Hi y'all, Jeff here with Jeff's Cars and Garage, and welcome back to another video. And it's been a week or so since I've done a video, and it's a rainy April evening here in Nebraska, and so I thought, I'm going to come out here and work on the car a little bit and kind of give you all the update, because there's been a lot has been done, and there's a couple things I should have done, but I didn't, and I made the mistake because I knew that I was going to change something, and then I didn't, or then I did, and I could have done a better job. But first of all, I don't know if you can see on the camera, I'm going to actually point the camera around, and you can see over here on the hardtop cover right here. I started to put this back together. I'd ordered some new vinyl, and the vinyl I ordered was a bright red, and it's not going to look quite right, because really the interior of this car is actually burgundy, and I really wasn't paying that much attention when I was, a couple months ago, when I was starting to order a few things. And so I started to use the original one and put it back together. There was a little tear right here, but the problem that happened was that I was stretching it around, and it was so brittle it tore. So then I got online and started scrambling to order some more vinyl. And the other thing that I wanted to do was this vinyl here. It was glued to this part. Well, there's the little clips that are underneath. So now I got to take those off again, and take the metal piece out, and so forth. The problem is it had stretched and it actually shrank over time. And so what I wanted to do was put some padding underneath here to make it just a little bit more modern. I mean, because this is your parade seat, so to speak. Well, that's what did it. I should have just left it alone, and kind of glued the spot that was torn here, and then just glued it to the part that's there, the metal. But live and learn, and so hopefully that will arrive. Hopefully that will arrive this week. This weekend, or by this weekend, because then I got to take it apart, and I can sit down at the table and cut it out. Now I won't have these stitches, and so that's not going to be it's not going to be original to where it's just going to be I'll be tucking it and molding it, but I won't have these corner stitches unless I can find somebody, an upholsterer someplace that could actually do that and kind of replicate that. But hopefully the parts that, the vinyl that I've got coming, I went to 2 different suppliers and ordered a yard each. And so hopefully they will, one's going to be close enough to the car, what's here. The next thing is this seal right here. Now, I knew I had ordered it, and I figured I might as well change it, but I didn't order it until after I had, really already sanded the car down and primered it. And then it came in, and this is a challenge. This trough, so to speak, it went together here. Right here, there's some felt where that sits, where it's right here on this first portion of it. And then it's rubber, and it's got a lip that keeps moisture from going in there. And let me take the camera off the tripod here. But I got going on it, and the other day, I got to about right there, and then it stopped. Now you can see where in the trough it's red, but it's also white. Well, the rubber seal is going to cover it up. I'm okay with that. Nobody's going to know it's there except you and me and everybody that watches this video. I've gotten this put back in here, and I've got the chrome piece to to screw back on. But I tell you what, it is tough getting this down in there to stay. Now it can be bent, and there's a little bit of rust because this is an area where it is going to catch water from either the hard top or the soft top that connects to it. So I've got some glue that I'm actually going to glue that down, and that was one of the things I want to work on this evening, because it'll dry a lot slower, and then I can sit here and tap the metal to help hold that. But this is a tough piece here, to get that, and hopefully I can get it to stay. So, but that's done. Let's go around here. You see this piece right here on top. That is the cover for the fan motors. Now, as you can see, I just rattle canned that. As you can see, it's a different color white. Doesn't matter. It's underneath the hood. I don't care. I may still resand it and put it, make it the original color, because that's where it goes, is right there. Some of the engine compartment, I've got it cleaned up a little bit. You see the batteries in it. The other thing that I'm kind of work on, we didn't paint down in here. Now these are the that's your outside air flaps, I suppose. I didn't, we didn't paint those. Jose, he kind of taped it off. Well, I think, we're going to go ahead and paint it. I'm going to tape off around it and probably either shoot it with the body color, because, I've got to do the bumper. And then we did find, when we were putting things back together on the front, we did find a couple spots on the front spoiler that I'm going to have to touch up, because there's a slight bit of red showing. The next thing, doors all work. We got the door card on the driver's side. Got it put back together. Now, originally, on this car, the driver's side outside latch failed to function. And I gotta say, Jose, he really worked at it. It took him a long time, but he got it fixed. So this door card is back on. I've got the chrome piece to put right there, and the chrome piece to put right there, which kind of dresses it up a bit. I don't know why that's not sitting down, but well, the chrome piece will actually hold it. That's right. Started cleaning a little bit on the inside, but we've still got a lot of dust floating around in here. The next thing that we're going to do, these windows were tinted so poorly, and as you can see, we've got some paint where the window is sitting down in the door itself. We got to do a little cleaning on that. But listen to that. It shuts nice and tight. The next thing, and this is interesting because this isn't lining up right. The belt molding is on, and looks like it's in good shape there. This one snapped on. Got a little cleaning up to do. Now, one of the things we do know, and we did find out when we were stripping the car down, was the it had been hit, and I think I mentioned that in one of the other videos. It was hit on the left front someplace, and it's caused a few things to not fit quite right. So, you know, I'm not sure, you know, like the moldings on that side weren't lining up quite right. I'm going to leave it because the more I mess with things, the more it could be, you know, the more challenging it's going to be. Now, I am going to do something just because we're on camera and I've got the video going. I started the car the other day, started right up. Hasn't started now for a couple of days, but we've had the battery hooked up. I'm going to open the door just a slight bit, just so we can let out any exhaust. But once you hear this car run, folks, and watch me trip on all my hoses and stuff. But I tell you what, you know, I'm impressed with this car. And in fact, there's something else too. Where'd my key go? Oh, there it is. How about that, folks? I mean, talk about, you know, once we got this thing running, now it fires and starts right up every time. I'm impressed. I like it. You know, when we get better weather, then we'll take it out and drive it. Now, I still have the hard top yet to paint. I still have the covers for that. And then the two little covers for down below the headlight bezels. They're primed, ready to go, but still have to do them. But fires right up. I haven't touched anything on the engine except for the fact that, you know, I've cleaned it up a little bit. And another thing that I'm gonna go ahead and shut the car off. The other thing that I've noticed, or has been, and I had to go back and look at previous videos, the fuel gauge didn't work on this car. And now it comes up. It's the tank on this one. Now, remember, the fuel gauge doesn't work on the 300 SL. I changed the fuel sending unit on the 280 SEL 4.5, and it never worked. This one didn't work. But what we did was, and my father-in-law swears by this stuff, and it's a good cleaner. But it's this Berryman's B12 Chem Tool, and it's a fuel injection cleaner. Cleans the entire fuel system, gas tank, intake valves, fuel pump, and carburetor. I mean, it works for pretty much anything fuel related. And so I know that we put, and Jose and I mean, I asked him, I said, did we use this stuff in this car? And he said, yes. And this one we did. The blue one, the 280 SEL 4.5, he says, I don't think we did. And so I probably put, I don't know, 3/4 of a can, 3/4 of a can, maybe even a full can of this, right straight in the gas tank. And that may have, after sitting for a period of time with it mixing into the fuel, probably maybe solved the problem with the fuel sending unit. But if I need to change the sending unit, which it's a very expensive part, by the way, it's right back here underneath the soft top storage area. So, folks, just one of those things that, we'll find out, because I knew we probably put about a half a tank, and it's showing more than a half a tank. It's actually closer to 3/4 of a tank of fuel in this car, and I'm thinking that's probably about what it was. The other thing, when I first got the car, the previous owner stated that it smoked. Well, it hasn't smoked since we got it running. So I think it's finally cleaning itself out, and probably what the smoke was the at the time was probably the Sta-Bil. The Sta-Bil that was put in there, because they probably had put Sta-Bil in it to kind of help stabilize the fuel. And folks, I think I may have mentioned on a couple videos ago, my 560 SEL had also on my spring startup, it had also smoked a little bit. I put Sta-Bil in it over the winter months because I knew it was going to sit covered up and not be touched. So that's usually going to cause to push a little smoke out the exhaust, and it's odor. It's pretty much odorless, and you can always tell the difference on if it's oil burning or if it's coolant. So and on the 560, the other a week or so ago. It was pretty much odorless because it was sitting inside the carport next door, and it was just, it didn't smell like oil. It wasn't like the oil's getting past the valve seats, like it does when it starts up after sitting for a while. So chances are that was the Sta-Bil trying to burn off. So anyway, there's the progress on the 350 SL. I hope you enjoy it. We've got a lot of work to do. The cruise night that I've been hoping to get this in, I doubt we're going to make it. Partly because, well, I don't know. It's a week from, let's see, the 1st of May is a week from today, I think. Anyway, yeah, I think cruise night is on a Saturday night. And so it'd be a week from Saturday. And so I don't know. I haven't driven this enough, to see if I could drive it all the way to Blair and then put it in the cruise night. I know I have some suspension things to do, some bushings and things to change, which I knew we probably wouldn't get there. I was hoping that I'd get it done enough to where I could take it up to Jared and say, hey, get this up on your lift and change, because I do have some of the parts for it. But we'll see. Between Jose and I, we got a lot of work to do yet between now and, a week from Saturday. So I'll probably spend some time on it this weekend. Well, I know I will, because I'm going to spend a little bit of time on it tonight. I still have to wet sand it and polish it, buff it, and cut it. So we'll see if we get there. If I don't get to run this through the cruise night, okay, it's not going to hurt my feelings, but I'd be about a week off. So more to come. Keep watching. Set reminders. If you really want, I want to get this outside when I have a nice day and it's all pretty much done. I still have the soft top yet. I'm going to have to change it. And, unfortunately, I'm going to replace the whole thing, and it's not a cheap endeavor. This one, it does have the liner inside of it. You can get cheap soft tops for what is it? Somewhere in the neighborhood of $100. But the one with the German canvas, the right stitching, is about $500. And so I'm gonna have to save my pennies because YouTube's not paying me yet, so this is one of those things that I got a budget, and the wife has got to approve, a big kind of a purchase like that, because it's one of those things where I've still got cars sitting around here that I may be selling one. So I keep saying that, but I haven't gotten to it yet because my focus has been on this. So more to come. Keep watching, keep tuned, because we're about to finish this. We still have the chrome down below on both sides, and then I'll do a full good walk around when we get at least the part where it can have the soft top down. Probably won't have the hard top painted, but at least we'll have the soft top down. So keep watching. Thank you for those who have subscribed, and share this with your friends. Hopefully they'll subscribe, and keep watching my videos. Have a great day. Thank you.